What's up, SRL fans, and welcome to the Season 6 preview video. The start of Season 6 is only a few days away, and today we're gonna have a look at the driver lineups with the different teams, some driver profiles with their statistics, and obviously the new Season 6 calendar. My name is Sandro Doulis, I'm the league owner and founder, and I'm really excited for another season of SRL League Racing. Starting off with Mercedes. The two favorites to win the championship this year will drive together for Mercedes. The reigning champion Tim Ventic needs no introduction and is easily the favorite to win this Season 6 title and make it 2 in a row now for the Dutchman. His teammate Jensen Renault joined SRL towards the end of last season and showed great speed right from the get-go, challenging for wins and ultimately ranking up 4 podium finishes. His biggest enemy is often himself, though, as he's been struggling with a lot of inconsistency and crashes. This driver lineup is easily set to win the Constructors' title, but as we've seen in the past, 2 top drivers in one team can easily escalate, like we saw at Racing Point back in Season 4 with Vasilis Peretsiotis and Francis McGinn. So, definitely the most interesting driver lineup here at Mercedes. SRL longest lasting partnership, Sandro Doulis and Dion Stahl, have been teammates at Ferrari ever since Season 1. Doulis is coming off a rather disappointing season. After contending for the title in Season 4, he struggled a lot during the first half of Season 5. He improved drastically at the end of the season though, finishing the season with 5 podium finishes and top 5 in the standings. Stahl's Season 5 was comparable to his teammates, having a slow start to the season. He improved throughout the season though, and often wasn't far off teammate Doulis. Stahl ended the season 7th in this driver championship. It will be very interesting to see if Doulis can find back to his winning form from 2 seasons ago, and this time start off the season with a better pace. Dion Stahl went without a podium last year, and he's definitely looking to build on the progress he made towards the end of the season. Next up, Red Bull. Red Bull keeps their driver lineup of the 2 Dutchmen Nick van Gelder and Juro Marusic. After winning the Season 4 championship, van Gelder struggled a lot during the early stages of last season. He got stronger towards the end of the season, winning 2 races at Monza and I think it was China, finishing 3rd in the standings. His teammate and friend Juro Marusic missed most of the first half of the season though, but returned during the second half of the season, finishing 21st in the standings with 25 points scored. Van Gelder is one of the drivers that can challenge Mercedes for the top step in SRL, while teammate Juro Marusic can definitely be expected to make further progress to get to become a solid midfield driver. Next team will be McLaren. McLaren returns to the driver lineup from beginning of last season, with Cameron Weston-Edwards, who had his best statistical season in SRL last year, ranking up 6 podium finishes. He took a break during the middle part of the season, but returned later on, almost taking victory in the race at Japan. The SRL 2020 Indy 500 winner is still chasing his first SRL F1 career win. René van der Staep had a super strong start to last year's season, winning at Germany and fighting for the championship. But an incident with Vasilis Peretsiotis and Tim Ventic during round 8 at China saw the Dutchman getting suspended for the rest of the season due to an intentional collision. Van der Staep has fully recovered and is more motivated than ever approaching his return to SRL racing. McLaren has the possibility of being a surprise this year. Next up will be Renault. Renault has Colin Higgins returning to the team after his statistically best season, scoring 31 points for the team. The new addition to the team will be Fons van Heugden. The Dutchman, who drove full-time for Mercedes back in Season 4, was only a reserve driver last season. He is returning to full-time competition this season, and he can be expected to be a solid top 10 driver. Renault will definitely make a step backwards after losing champion Tim Ventic, but they can definitely be expected to score some points with 2 solid midfield drivers. Going over to a new team, or shall I say a new name, Toro Rosso is going to be called Scuderia AlphaTauri from now on, and is going into the season with a totally new lineup. Andrea Latrella joined at the end of last season and was impressive right from the get-go. In only 3 races that he participated, the Italian scored 2 podiums and was scored a dominant win at Singapore as well. Latrella can easily be considered a championship favorite alongside the two Mercedes drivers. Jan Holm will be filling in the second spot at the team, coming off a horrific Season 5 filled with retirements and only scoring 1 point. The Dane will definitely be looking to improve on that. With the addition of Andrea Latrella, AlphaTauri can be a real threat, and Jan Holm can sit behind teammate and learn from him, which will definitely benefit the Dane in the long run. Next team is going to be Racing Point. With Racing Point going into the season with a completely new lineup as well. Dennis Gorenchis participated in 3 races as a reserve driver last season and impressed. He scored lots of points and finished on the podium once. The expectations for Gorenchis are very high, more podium finishes can be expected. Ivan Brito continued his upwards trend last season and had his statistically best SRL season so far, scoring 50 points and being very impressive, especially in qualifying. Brito has been developing and improving ever since he joined SRL back in 2018. He's hoping to continue that trend and maybe even snatch his first career podium this season. Both Racing Point drivers are going to be good point scorers, and the team is looking to improve on the disappointing Season 5 after winning the Constructors' Championship back in Season 4. The new drivers at Alfa Romeo for this season are going to be Robin Herstadhagen and Louis Quinlan. Herstadhagen joins Alfa Romeo after a decent rookie season, scoring 72 points. He'll be looking to build on that and continue to be a consistent point scorer. The Brit Louis Quinlan only participated in a couple of races, but at the beginning of last season, which ended in disappointment. The Brit has proven to be very quick, especially in qualifying, but is lacking the consistency over a full race distance. If he can work out his consistency, Quinlan has the potential to be one of the more solid drivers on the grid. Alfa Romeo's season can go either way. If Herstadhagen keeps his form from last season and Quinlan makes use of his potential, the team is set to be a high midfield team. If Herstadhagen drops in pace though and Quinlan disappoints again, Season 6 could be a very rough time for the Italian outfit. Next up is going to be Williams. Brian Power joins the team after a rather disappointing season, only scoring 9 points. He will definitely be looking to improve on that. His teammate will be the only rookie on the grid, Charles Palmer-Stevens. The Brit has experience in other leagues and was impressive in preseason testing. The team is definitely going to make a step backwards though by losing Luke Matthijssen, who was the team leader last season, ultimately finishing runner-up in the standings. But if Charles Palmer proves to be a good top-tier driver, the team won't drop as much as people might expect. And last but not least is going to be Haas. A last-minute driver change at Haas as Samuel Brandt decided to sit out the season due to trying to concentrate on university. His replacement will be Yannick Verpeten. The SRL veteran spent the last 2 seasons after his scandal in Season 3, which saw him get suspended for 12 months as a reserve driver. Verpeten will be looking to get used to driving full-time in SRL again. Reece March will be going into his second full-time season after an improvement to Season 4. March's upward trend plateaued at about the middle of the season and he didn't improve anymore for the rest of the year. Nevertheless, March put together a solid season, even scoring a surprise podium at China. The last-minute loss of Samuel Brandt will definitely hurt Haas. March and Verpeten need to score points on a consistent basis to not fall at the back of the midfield. So now we will have a quick look at the Season 6 calendar. It's a customized calendar, so it's not like real life. As you can see, just like real life, we're actually starting at Austria. You can just make your way through these races. Obviously new on the calendar are the Netherlands, round 8 of the season, and Hanoi towards the end of the season. So, the first SRL League Season 6 race is going to be at Austria at Spielberg at the 12th of September, so this Saturday. Make sure you tune in at 3:30 PM UK time, right after the real-life F1 qualifying session at Mugello. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the SRL League channel to see more SRL League content. Check out the link in the description, like our Patreon page and our Instagram account. I've been Sandro, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on Saturday.